Central Virginia. Today I'm doing what a lot of gardeners around these parts are doing, and that is raking up some leaves. I'm going to be using leaves to help put my garden to bed for the winter. And I am going to actually gather them up and grind them up before spreading them on my beds. Now you can use the leaves just as they are, but they will actually break down much faster and the worms will go crazy if you grind them up first. Now, I don't have a leaf mulcher. I don't have a lawnmower that sucks up the leaves. I don't even have a leaf vac. So I'm going to use the good old-fashioned trusty rake and get a little exercise in while I do this. So I'm going to gather up the leaves and then I'll show you what I'm going to do. Now, you'll notice that I'm putting my leaves into a trash can, which is true. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grind them up. How do I do that without a mulcher? The old trusty weed trimmer, weed whacker. There's a very important thing if you're going to do this. I think you should do this whether you're using a weed whacker or whether you're using a leaf mulcher, and that is put on some safety glasses. So I'm going to swap out these specs for some safety glasses. All right, so on go the safety glasses. Very, very, very important. Do not skip this step because it's dangerous. You get things flicking into your eyes and you can really do damage to your eye. I have filled this bin about halfway full. I have checked to make sure that there are no big sticks in here because that can actually make it more difficult. And then I'm just going to put my weed trimmer in here, grind them up, repeat the process. Keep filling up the bin over and over until it's nice and full. And I've got a big bin full of ground leaves. Here goes. Make sure you wear that eye protection. Very, very important. This doesn't take but a minute. Gets a bit dusty too. All right, that first batch is ground up. I'm just going to keep loading in the leaves. I love maple leaves. That's what this is. Free resources. Gotta love free resources. It's ongoing. There goes the Navy. They test the radar on the mountain here in their test pilots and their training from the Norfolk Naval Base here. Here comes another. Wow. Sometimes, once they flew so low that I could actually see the pilot over my house. It was frightening. But I guess they know what they're doing. I think you get the idea of how to do this. Again, you don't need a fancy weed mulcher, although I'd like to get one hint for Christmas. My husband or family, whatever. A leaf mulcher would make this much faster, but I can do it without. And so can you. This is actually several different pass-throughs of leaves, and it is amazing how beautiful the ground leaves are. Those are just going to feed the soil like crazy, and also provide a wonderful insulation and mulch for my winter garden. This big garbage can is now at the point, even though it's not even half full, where it's very heavy, about what I can lift. So all of those leaves really do grind down to a fine mulch, and it is a great resource. So as usual, if you're willing to put in a little bit of sweat equity, you can get a great result, and it's another resource you don't have to buy or bring in, readily available. It breaks my heart when I see bags of leaves on the street headed for, in many cases, a landfill, when they could actually, the best place for them is just to stay right on the ground and make your lawn more fertile. That would solve a lot of people's lawn problems right there. I'm on my high horse again about lawns. However, it's also a wonderful, wonderful resource for your garden, and that is what I'm going to do with these. So stick around and I will show you in subsequent videos how I put my garden to bed with them. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well. Take care. Bye.